Oh, hi there.
Blind as a bat and tall as a tree. Hey, it's Ava G.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Ava G and I post all kinds of fun Disney, movie, and travel related content, so make sure you subscribe if you're into that. Today I'm going to be diving into Disney Pixar's new movie, Turning Red. If you didn't know, Turning Red came out on Disney Plus on March 11th, and it's available for all subscribers to watch without premiere access or anything. One of the sad things about this movie is it didn't get to go to theaters, and a lot of Pixar movies lately haven't been like that. I think it started out because of the pandemic. Like, it started with Onward in April of 2020, didn't get to go, and ever since then Pixar movies have not been going to the theaters. But theaters are back open, so I kind of wish they were there. So fingers crossed the next Pixar movie does get to go to theaters. But anyway, that's not what today's video is about. I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and opinions on Turning Red. So if you don't want any spoilers, I'm about to give a summary, so I would go watch another video for now. But if you don't care about spoilers, let's get into it. Starting with a summary. So Turning Red is about a 13-year-old girl named May who lives in Canada. She really struggles with balancing being the perfect, wonderful child her parents, and especially her mother, wants her to be, while also being a fun preteen and exploring new things and hanging out with friends and stuff like that. And as if that wasn't enough to deal with, one of her ancestors was really into red pandas and made it a blessing for all of her female future generations to turn into red pandas too. And what originally was seen as a blessing has kind of turned into an inconvenience in modern day times, and a lot of the females in May's family got rid of their red panda through ritual and stuff and choose not to have it. So when May turns into red panda, she decides to keep it, and that's not really what the family does, so her mother kind of has to learn to accept that and be cool with it. Oh, I forgot to mention, they turn into the red panda whenever they get like really excited or emotional about something. So it's whenever your emotions get stirred up, then the red panda comes out. Normally it's seen as like this negative thing in her family, but May's trying to flip it around and make it seem like a positive, fun thing. So she goes out and like has fun with her friends and with her classmates and stuff to show it's not taboo or anything, not something terrible you have to hide. So anyways, that's a summary. Now I'm going to get into my thoughts about the characters and the setting. Starting with the setting, I think the setting was beautiful. It takes place in Canada, as I mentioned before, but specifically May and her mom live in, but they also work at a little temple area. They bring in guests and kind of show them around and teach them about their ancestors and stuff. I think this place is beautiful. It looks so cool. I would love to get to walk around there. I wonder if it's inspired by a real place.
Hi, Ava from editing here. So the temple is not actually based off of an actual temple, but the setting is based off of Chinatown in Toronto, Canada.
I kind of want to go there if it's real, because that sounds really cool. Anyways, I really like the setting. It was beautiful. Going along with the setting, it takes place in like the early 2000s and kind of gives you that nostalgia for all the like boy band stuff. The little, I can't remember what they're called, but like the little electronic pets that were keychains and you had to feed them and stuff. I think I have one, but I don't know what it's called. I liked the time period of it all. I thought it was fun. As for the characters, I did like the characters a lot. I think May and her mom, their relationship is very relatable for a lot of mother-daughter relationships. There's always going to be some tension and like strenuous times like where it feels like one or the other isn't really listening. So finding that middle ground is very important, and I think that movie encapsulates that feeling and that tension and stuff, and then finding the middle ground. So I think that's something nice to have, and a lot of people can relate to that. May's friends I thought were fun. Them as a group though, some of the parts of the movie I was like really cringing and stuff. It felt so forced. I was sitting there like like whenever they would just break out into song or stuff and sing their boy band songs, I was like, yeah. It just felt really awkward at some points and I was just, can this moment end? But yeah, other than that, the characters were good. Now for the animation. I really loved the animation in this movie. It was really different than what Pixar normally does. It was more like an anime style, like with the cute kawaii eyes and stuff like that. I really liked that. It was different and something I haven't really seen before. I don't really watch anime, so it was kind of different for me to see. Well, I think it was great. I think it made some parts cheesy and kind of like I said earlier, kind of awkward to watch, like you're cringing through it, but I guess it's kind of how it's supposed to be. I mean, she's a 13-year-old girl. And the animation of the food was really cool too. I kind of want to do a video where I make some of the food from Turning Red, but I just know it would turn out so bad. But the food looks so good. I was watching this movie with my mom, and you could ask her, I sat there, I was like, that looks so good. Can I eat that? And the animation for the red panda was so cute. Like whenever May would turn into a red panda, I wanted to give it a big hug because it was so cute and it looked so soft. And the detail in it was so cool. And kind of going back to the setting, I really, really loved the animation of the temple. There was like a point in the movie that they kind of did some shots of different parts of the temple and it was really cool to look at. And it looked just so relaxing and nice. Like they did a shot of the koi pond, which I thought looked so cool, and it was like a 2-second thing and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Now on to some of the themes of the movie. I think the biggest theme is learning to accept yourself for who you are. May learns to keep her red panda even though it's something different than her whole family has ever done before, and her mom learns to love her for it and realize it's not a big deal. She can still love her even if she's a little bit different like that. It's a good thing because it teaches you even though I am different, it's alright, I'm still a wonderful person and got all these good things about me, so yeah. Another big theme was friendship bonds. May was really close to her friends and they all had this great relationship together. Like whenever she would get emotional and upset and turn into the red panda, she would kind of calm herself down by thinking of her friends and everything like that. That thought of love and stuff. Yeah. Another theme was obviously the mother-daughter bond. One thing I didn't really like about this theme is sometimes they really painted the mom as the villain and stuff when she's just trying to look out for her. I think, I'm not a parent or anything, but I think she was just trying to look out for her and do what's best for her and everything, and all she wanted to do was the opposite because her friends told her to or encouraged her to. I just think it's important that she hangs out with her friends and has a fun time while keeping that relationship steady with her mom. And there's other ways to fix her mom's strictness than rebelling, just doing everything that she says not to do. Just talk to her. So yeah, that's kind of what I thought of it. Now I'm going to give you some of my other critiques and good things about the movie. One thing about this movie that I think is kind of hard or awkward for some viewers to watch is that it is a 13-year-old girl going through puberty, and it does talk about periods and attraction to guys and stuff. I have mixed feelings about it. I think it's good that you have that representation and stuff, but then also it's hard because now if a 4-year-old sits down and wants to watch this movie, they're gonna have questions, and then the parents kind of have to explain that all to them. You know, you fall into, does the parent want to tell their kid this during a Disney movie, or did they just want to turn on a movie for their kid to watch? It is progressive, and it shows that going through that time is hard and everything, and I think that's comforting for girls to know, is that they're not alone in that. But then also it kind of limits your audience. It's kind of meant for 13 and up. Those who have gone through this and kind of know what's up. Which is why I don't think it'll be a classic Pixar movie, really. I'm not trying to dig on it or anything, I just think it's difficult, you know? It's something new. I can't think of any other movies that have done something like this, so I don't know what they should do, really, you know? But overall, I thought the movie was pretty good. I don't think I would watch it again. It's not one of my favorites, but it's pretty good. Like I said, the animation is great. The storyline was pretty good. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about this movie. Let me know in the comments what you thought. That's all I've got to say. So let me know what you thought in the comments below. Check me out on Instagram and on TikTok. I will put my names on those here somewhere. And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!